Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. This is Jenny Says. My name's Jenny and I have a lot to say, so we're going to talk about it. Today, what we're going to do is do some Am I the A-hole Reddit read. A Reddit thread that I just found. I'm going to blind read it, so bear with me. It might be a little long. This says not the a-hole. I guess someone decided that they aren't, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it says AITA for putting a private conversation on loudspeaker, which cost my brother his 18-year relationship. Okay, let's see. Are they or are they not? We will be the judge of that. It says, okay, guys, I'm extremely tired and it's been a long day, so please excuse any poor grammar or spelling mistakes. You are excused. To begin, my brother Ben, 39 male, fake name, has been in a relationship with Abby, 39, fake name, for 18 years. They've been engaged 8 years and they've nearly gotten married 3 years ago, but months before the wedding, Ben chickened out. They went to therapy and basically because our dad left us, he has issues with commitment. We thought over the last year he was finally going to step up for Abby and be the partner she deserves. He did seem a bit anxious leading up to the big day, but assured everyone he was okay. Today, they were meant to get married, but as Abby and us bridesmaids were about to enter the church, Ben was nowhere to be found. Oh my gosh. Everyone tried to calm her down, saying it was traffic or he probably had a major hangover. Well, an hour passed, then 2, then 3, and then after the 4th hour mark, Abby said, fuck this. She was going back to the hotel, call her when he landed. Oh my gosh. My family looked panicked and nervous trying to get through to Ben or the groomsmen who had not arrived yet. My other brothers and brother-in-law's sister's husband went looking for him, thinking he had got hurt or arrested the night before. I went back to the hotel with a very broken-looking Abby. We drank and ate food for another hour before I got a text from my brother-in-law saying they found him in a bar and they were trying to talk him into going to his own wedding. My sister rang her husband and heard him in the background. He was literally acting like a 5-year-old who didn't want to go to the doctor. My sister rang her husband and heard him in the background. He was literally acting like a 5-year-old who didn't want to go to the doctor. Honestly, guys, I had enough at this stage. He messed this girl about too long, and frankly, leading someone along for 18 years is just cruel. Maybe she means he messed with this girl for too long, and frankly, leading someone along, he led her along for 18 years. That's just cruel. That is. So here's where I may be the asshole of the century. I walked into Abby's room and told her to be quiet. Then I rang my brother-in-law and put him on loudspeaker and asked him what was going on. Then for him to put Ben on the phone, the drunk fool started saying shit like he didn't think he was the one and he was only with her because they've been together too long and he is scared to be alone. Could you imagine hearing that as the bride whose groom just stood her up? Oh my God. I let her hear everything. I won't lie. I felt like a monster when she started crying. Yeah, but you're not. Abby then grabbed the phone and told him he had 1 hour to get to the church or it was over. Long story short, Ben ended up at the church 20 minutes later and Abby took off her dress, then left the hotel alone. Good job, girl. So he ended up being left at the altar and she went on the honeymoon alone. Awesome. I've been disowned by everyone except my siblings, her sisters. And I had to get Abby's maid of honor to collect my suitcase from outside the hotel. Her mom dumped it out when she found out. Oh my gosh. I'm the full blame for ruining their relationship, and 98% of my family hates me. Oh my God, she is not the a-hole. You guys, I've had a similar thing happen to me. And yeah, my ex-sister-in-law told me things I needed to know, and it she and I are no longer friends, and this was 17 years ago, but I'm glad that she left him at the altar. I'm glad she told him, you got, this much time to get over here and get to the church, and then she ended up leaving. I think that's awesome. That's really empowering, I feel like. Way to go. Yeah, that's awesome. It's not awesome that he led her on for 18 years. I just hope that she's young enough. She's 40, 39. I'm 39. It's a shame because I mean, after 35, it's harder to have babies, but of course she could always adopt if she ever wanted babies. Of course, maybe she would have already had them if she wanted them. I don't know. It doesn't matter about the kids. It just matters that she was strung along for 18 years, and oh my gosh, that's awful. Wow. I don't think that she is the asshole for putting her brother on loudspeaker. I would have done the same for my sister-in-law, because as a woman, family or not, when someone is messing up and they're hurting somebody else, somebody has to step in. And it's so unfortunate that a lot of times when things like this happen in a family, and the one person that's going to stand up for somebody who's not blood, but they should be stood up for, unfortunately, they end up being the ones that are the outcast in the family. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, you can lay your head on your pillow knowing that you saved her from a lifetime of heartache and possibly a divorce, So I think you did the right thing, not the a-hole. I'm not going to read another one because that one was kind of long, and I want to keep my videos pretty short and sweet. But I went to a funeral yesterday for my aunt and uncle, and my great aunt and great uncle. They were so amazing. But it was unfortunate because there were people there that I really felt should have been there, and they weren't. And that's what that can do. Things like this, when you disown a family member, it's just sad. It's really good to, put those feelings aside when it comes to a funeral or like a wedding or things like that, because it's still family. And I'm sure her whole family didn't disown her. I'm sure some of them, obviously her sisters. So it just makes things awkward and weird, and we need to learn to forgive each other, and we need to open our hearts and our minds and have more empathy for others, because if we don't, we're just going to live in this really sad, depressed state and thinking that we're right. When you have that kind of mindset where you think I'm right and everyone else is wrong, it's kind of a miserable life. If you can't open your mind and see things from another perspective, or just understand that not everyone operates the same, it really can open your life to happiness and good times and good friends and just, knowledge even. And I was just telling my kids today, knowledge is power. And I think it would help everyone to read more, because reading helps. It helps in so many ways. Helps you learn new words, helps you learn to spell, and depending on what you're reading, it could be teaching you something or opening your mind. But anyway, yeah, when I think about how ugly the world is, it makes me really sad for my kids. And I just, do everything I can to give them a good life and make sure they're happy and healthy and, have everything that they need. And we're very blessed. Yeah, I'm very blessed. My husband, he's so amazing. I'll have to tell you guys our story one day, because without him, I would not be here. Without him, I would not have my daughter with me. She wouldn't be living with me, and I wouldn't have the amazing life I have today. I really wouldn't, and I owe it all to him. And I hope that he knows how much I love him, and that I would do anything in the world for him. So anyway, I'll tell you guys our story one day, and I'll go more into depth into my story. People really want me to share my testimony and think it would be helpful for others, but it's just a tough story to tell, and there's other people involved in it, and I don't know if I could get around it without talking about those people. So, I mean, if they ever ran across my testimony, if I did post it somewhere, I would feel bad if they felt like, I was painting them in a bad light, because that's not what I would want to do. Because nobody's been bad, I don't blame my problems on anybody else but myself. I'm in control of myself. No one forces me to do anything I don't want to. So all the mistakes that have happened in my life, all the bad things, they're all my fault. Something I did. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up and get this edited. I want to post it today. I don't know. Hopefully I will. It takes me forever to edit it because, I don't know. Y'all know. I'm sure if you've watched my videos before, you're like, this girl needs to figure it out. But I am trying, okay? And I really am I love these Reddit reads. I love to read it and analyze it and stuff. And I can't navigate the website though. I don't know, like, how do you find funny ones? I did the in the search in that Reddit thread, I typed in funny, but it was just coming up with ones like, am I the asshole for not thinking my wife is funny? Which, yes you are. No, I'm kidding. I didn't open it and read it, so I don't know. But no, I think that they are correct when they went ahead and labeled this not the a-hole, because she is not the a-hole, and that's how we're going to end this. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend or week, whatever day you watch this. I hope it's a great one. And don't forget to drink your water, go outside, maybe stand barefoot in the grass, which you should, for like 10 minutes a day. Don't forget to breathe and hold. Release it all if you can. And hold. Did you know that can help open your pineal gland? If you want more information on that, I'll Google and read Google to you, because I don't know if I could really tell you in scientific ways, but yes, the oxygen goes to your brain and it opens up the pineal gland, which is a very important part of your brain. I'll put a little description of your pineal gland and show you where it is if you don't know what that is. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day and see you in the next one. Bye.